Hey guys, welcome back to Raw and Unsolicited with
Me, Ryan.
and me, Andrew.
What do you want to talk about today?
I don't know.
Let's give people advice on something from our past.
Oh, there's a lot in the past.
What about when you were younger?
We're old.
We are not that old.
We've got a lot of past.
All right, well, what's something that you would tell your younger self?
How young are we?
I mean, I don't know. You remember coming out the womb, so you can tell. You can tell yourself, "Don't cry when they slap your ass." But like, what is something you would tell your younger self? What's something that like maybe you are still trying to learn that you wish you learned at a younger age? There's a lot we can really dive into with this.
Is there anything top of mind that you can think of? I think this is a great question. I think that there's a lot that we could talk about.
Yeah.
Is there anything like top of mind that comes to you?
No, I just want, I mean, the older that I get, the less I do care. So I wish I could teach myself to care less at a younger age. But I think over caring has got me where I am today. So I'm also not mad at it. So I think anything that I'm going to tell my younger self is also going to be something that I am glad I did because it made me who I am.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
But like,
I would say, like, for me, like, on a similar point, like, I would tell my younger self, just do it. Like, whatever it is, just do it. Like, just be you. Just continue going down the path that you're going down. Like, learn from every experience. Pick yourself up. You know, mistakes happen for a reason. Just keep going.
at what age did you like do you? Is there a point where you remember you were like, I'm gonna do me? You're like 33.
I mean, yeah,
Now?
honestly, like, I mean, not now, but like recent years, yeah. I would say that it wasn't when I was younger at all. I think I cared a lot when I was young, like teenage years, even like I cared.
But do you think we need that growing up? Imagine if there was a bunch of like this next generation, if they all come up growing up not caring about anything. Is that even a good thing?
I don't know. I mean, we could bring this back to multiple episodes, like raising kids, like our kids episode, like yeah.
Beat them. I'm just kidding. When they stop caring, beat them. No, but like literally the biggest piece of advice like I give anybody is who cares if you're happy?
Who cares? But also, you have to care. Like, you can't just say like I don't care, because like, what is that? You're not caring about the environment. You're not caring about people around you. You're not caring. Like, you could not caring is not a good thing either.
Care less.
No, we need to care about things.
I
We need
care
to
about things that matter. I do.
Okay, so what are you saying?
Who cares about what people think about you, I guess, is more is what I should have
So-
said.
Don't care about other people's opinions.
I mean, yeah, fuck other people. Literally, and what they think about you.
I don't know. I mean, I agree. Let me start by saying yes, I agree. I think that opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, and they all stink.
It's disgusting.
You've never heard that phrase?
I have, but like, I don't want to think about dirty buttholes.
But no,
Now I'm thinking about somebody presenting themselves again. This presenting thing is going to haunt my entire career on this podcast. I'm going to throw up.
No, but I mean, I think I agree with you in like not caring about other people's opinions, but I think that in order to form your own opinion, sometimes you have to know other people's opinions. Sometimes you have to know things about the topic in order to create your own opinion and your own thought.
I mean, I guess, but I think some people should just keep their fucking opinion to themselves.
I mean, yeah.
I also am still thinking about dirty buttholes.
But yeah,
And now all I can think about is like a piece of like brown toilet paper dangling from a butt hair.
Stop.
You
What-
did this. You did this.
Okay, so trying to get off this subject. Aren't you very opinionated?
Yeah, but I
And don't you say your opinions a lot?
Yeah, because I don't fucking care.
So so why?
I don't care what other people think. I'm very selfish. Just shut up and listen to what I have to say, and then let me walk away from you before you start talking.
But you want them to care about your opinion.
I don't necessarily know. As long as I'm just able to say and walk away, I don't really care what you think about my opinion.
But isn't that what we're doing on this podcast? Is we're giving people our opinions?
Yeah, and I want them to hear it, and I don't care what they have to say back to me. And I want them to do that to other people. Say what you got to say and walk away and shut up.
But ultimately, you would enjoy if people took your opinions to heart and actually...
When it's realistic things and things I'm not being funny about, yes. Like, I do have a lot to say, and I do have a lot of advice and great things to touch on. I've been through a lot, and I can really give people great advice. I can. A lot of times I'm being fun and playful, often too playful. And I have too much to say, but it's not going to change who I am. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. Right?
Yeah.
As I will not, I don't bend for anybody. It is who I am. I'm a lot.
I agree and disagree. I don't know.
Shocker. That's also going to be a bubble.
I honestly think that okay. We know that I overthink stuff. We know that I am an overthinker. You know how they do those zodiac sign things? The one that I saw today was like signs that overthink, and number 1 was Virgo. Of course, because I'm an overthinker.
But do you think, I often, like, I follow like 100 of those pages. I really feel like a lot of those, the algorithm just knows I'm a Capricorn, and they're like, look at this one.
Yeah. Duh.
But a lot of them don't pertain to me. I just think, I don't know. I just think I'm like in the moment, and like I'm in my feels, and like I think that it means stuff to me. But like I believe a lot of it. I don't really know what I'm trying to say.
So are you talking about the ones that talk about Capricorns, or are you talking about just random memes?
I'm talking about like the glossy zodiac one.
But is it talking about Capricorns, or is it just giving you advice?
Do any of them give me advice?
Yeah.
Again, I'm not listening to it because it's not my own advice. I don't care.
Then what are you saying?
I often don't know. I have no idea.
What you're saying.
Yeah, right now.
On a regular basis. You don't know what you're saying. Yes, I know this to be true.
Right now, I have no idea what I'm saying.
You literally just talk.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because I like to hear myself. Now that I've been going through editing and listening to the podcast, I don't mind my own voice.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
I'm an overthinker. Yes, okay. I remember where I was going. You shut up. Let me go where I'm going. So, like I said, I agree, but I disagree. And I think that I overthink, like I said, probably because I'm a Virgo. Maybe not. I don't know. But I think that I have a lot of internal conflict. I think that I overanalyze fucking everything. And I see everything from both directions, and I can never come up with an actual answer. So I'm like, yeah, this is how I feel. But, well, maybe it could be this. And I see everything from every angle. And I think I need to be put on vacation.
I mean, have you talked to somebody about it? The first step is realizing you think you need something.
I have lots of problems.
I'm glad you're realizing this.
I have lots of problems.
We all do. A lot of us deal with them differently, and a lot of us just push it under the rug.
So yesterday, I posted, I was at the gym, and I posted, like, I hope that I'm going to get some serotonin and dopamine because my anxiety is so high, or something like that. And fucking our friend texts me and says, get on meds.
Thanks, friend. I don't know who you're talking about, but you can message me or you can sign me.
Leslie.
Oh, hey, girl. I mean, she's not wrong.
She is wrong. I don't want to be on fucking meds. What do I need to be on meds for?
Didn't you just say you'd be on meds?
That was a joke.
Clearly not. Your subconscious wants you to be on drugs.
Should I be on drugs? I don't
know. I'm not a doctor, but talk to someone. It can't hurt. That's why I do the podcast. So therapy and the podcast together is a great combination.
I just masturbate.
Speaking of masturbation, no, I was talking with people the other day and they were talking about what did they call it? Post climax clarity or something like that they called it?
Yeah.
I don't get that. I think I have this internal conflict that you were just mentioning before you come. What did he call it? Post nut clarity? I forget what he called it. And I was like, because I remember you early on mentioning like, that's what I needed. Like the 3Ms, masturbation. I was like, I'm not going to just walk around masturbating it doesn't give me clarity. I don't understand
Really?
that. No, we've talked about this. It does not.
Okay, let me put it in a couple different things. Have you ever like hooked up with someone and after you came, you're like, they're ugly?
No, I'm very shallow.
You've never like thought afterward. Like,
That's a lie. Yeah, that one guy for that summer. So yes, I've been there.
But you realize just after what?
Yeah, that's clarity. The clarity is like, oh fuck, they were ugly.
Or like you were watching porn, like maybe like really dirty porn or something, and you like masturbated, and then you're like, all right, I'm disgusted now. Like
No,
I'm disgusted now.
no.
Really?
That's the post nut clarity.
I mean, those were extreme examples that I was trying to get you to understand.
I imagine people just being like, la.
But no, sometimes, well, I mean, I told you the story about what happened the other day with the other person.
Was that post nut?
Yeah. They were like, oh, like now I can actually think straight.
I don't remember this.
Anyway. But no, it's like that happens to me sometimes where I'm just like so like, I don't know, distracted, anxious, something, and like then I bust one and I'm like, I feel so much better.
See, I don't get that. That's weird to me. It's not weird. Like, I just don't understand it. But clearly, thousands of men, I'm sure, have it.
Yeah.
Literally, the other day, 3 men in the same room were like, yeah, I do that. I get that. I'm like, what? I've heard about it, but I've never been surrounded by so many people that had that also. Because you had talked about it prior on the podcast, and I was like, what? It's a thing?
The thing?
Do you think women have it?
Yeah.
Women that
That's
are with
why-
a man aren't doing it because apparently men are not getting women off nowadays.
But like that's why, a lot of people like they hook up with somebody and then they change their mind afterwards. Because it's like they're so worked up, they're trying to like get off, and then they have kind of this like clarity after they get off, and they're like, okay, fuck this. Like I don't
So they're distracted just trying to finish?
I know.
So we're telling our younger selves that we need to masturbate when you're stressed.
I've been masturbating since I was stressed since I was 10 years old. So
You were masturbating at 10?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the first time I remember coming.
really?
I remember at a young age, like, straddling the couch and, like, grinding on the cushion, but, like, I don't remember if I nutted or not. I don't even say nutted. Why did I just say nutted? Like, is that even a word? Came? What do people say? What do you use?
Even though like
What if you're, like, in a guy? What do you say to him? Like, you, like, give him, I'm gonna come? What do you think other people are?
yeah.
I'm so disturbed. Why did I even ask? Jesus.
I mean, I've said before, like I'm gonna bust. Like I've said that.
To who?
People.
I'm gonna bust?
Yeah.
I'm gonna nut?
I've never said that.
I
I've
don't
said,
know.
give me that nut before.
Give me that nut. What are you, a squirrel? Give me that nut. I wonder if there's anybody listening right now with a boner. We should do a whole episode where we just talk dirty to people into the microphone.
No, let's not. Let's not do that.
Do you guys want that? Let us know.
But if you want that separately, just hit us up separately. I'll definitely send you some.
I'll send you videos. And you can screenshot them if you want.
No,
Anyway,
so
younger self.
I want to go back to this. So
When he nutted.
when I was younger, my stepsister, one of her best friends, who is actually one of my best friends now, um, pulled me into a room and asked me if I've ever jerked off before. And I was 10 or 11, like I was young, and I'm like, no, like I had no idea what they were talking about. Like, I didn't.
Well, you've already done it. You just didn't know the word for it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I hadn't at this point. And they were like telling me like essentially what it was, like what it meant to masturbate. And they were talking about like how like this one boy like does it in class.
Ew.
It was like, yeah, it was wild, whatever. So like the next weekend when I was like by myself, like I was like, let me try. Like, because at this point, like I had like got hard before, like, you know, things like that, of course. But I was like, let me try.
And you did like a play-by-play of what they like taught you? Where they like grab
What is
it?
the play-by-play? You literally grab your dick and stroke it.
Like, what did they say to you when they were like, Andrew, have you ever jerked off? And you're
don't
like,
know.
what does that mean?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But I just remember.
They didn't like pull out a banana and say like, this is what you do?
No. There was no banana involved. I can tell you that much for sure.
Okay.
But I remember doing it. I remember. Like,
Did you come? Did you come at 10?
Well, yeah. So listen. So I remember like getting really close. Peek. Get a peek.
I feel like you told me this story.
So then I stopped. And then of course, like at this point, like I start watching porn. So like I see what it is. I
At
see
10.
how it
At
happens.
10 years old, you were watching porn.
Yeah.
How did you even know what it was?
How did I know what porn was?
Yeah, like I don't remember. I don't know. My timeline's off. Go ahead, tell your story. I don't.
Also, when I was a kid, like I was allowed to watch like R-rated movies. Like I was never like kept away from certain things. So like I was seeing people have sex in movies, like stuff like that.
The worst thing I was allowed to do was stay up past 10 on Thursdays and watch ER. Here you are jerking off.
Well, that's why you're obsessed with George Clooney. I don't know.
It was Anthony Edwards. That's who I liked, actually.
So yeah, like the first couple times, like I got close and I was like, I have to pee. So I went pee. And then like I knew what was supposed to happen. So I was like, let me maybe like keep going, like maybe get through the.
So then you masturbated in the bathroom?
No. Masturbated like into a cup.
Into a cup?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And what do you do with the cup?
I went and cleaned it in the bathroom, in the sink.
You're like, it was our family mouthwashing cup. That's it. What?
No, it was at our family.
Was it like a Dixie cup?
I don't remember. I just remember it being a cup.
Got it. Okay.
And for my masturbation addiction.
Yeah, I could not remember. I still, to this day, don't remember masturbating that often ever as a kid. I really don't.
So
I just thought of some really like weird, disturbed masturbation. We should do a whole episode on masturbation, and then I can really dive into like my weird things that I did to masturbate.
okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
That seems.
We'll
really
get back to that because I did some weird shit as a kid.
Well, that seems really fun. I
All
like
right,
that idea.
we'll be back with that, guys. Hang tight.
So, what advice are we giving ourselves? I would say, honestly, because maybe slightly a little bit different times throughout my life, maybe I do have a masturbation addiction. Maybe I would have told myself to not masturbate.
I also don't think you're gay.
You don't
I
think I'm
still,
gay?
to this day, do not think you're gay.
So maybe that's why I think that it's nurture versus nature. Maybe that's why.
Wait, nurture, like nature environment.
Was I born
I
gay?
know what you're saying, but so the nature part is the environment.
No.
Nurture is the environment.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's stupid. I'm right on that situation.
So maybe that's why I think you're not born gay, because I feel like I wasn't born gay because I'm not gay.
Maybe.
But I'm gay. I like men. I like putting my penis inside of men.
You will put your penis in anything.
I like penis inside me at times. Rarely,
Grapefruits,
but sometimes.
jars of Nutella.
That goes back to the masturbation podcast at another time.
You're a sick freak.
We'll talk about this later.
You guys are going to love that. People are literally going to die for that episode because, yeah, that's going to be so many good stories. It seems like a 2-hour episode. Anyway, no, but I just, I don't know what I would. There's not much I would tell my younger self. Again, because I'm happy that I went through what I went through. I just speak up when you're feeling things. That's all. Like, just
Yeah, I think that.
if you don't know why you're feeling it or what you're feeling, communicate that. Like, so many kids don't know how to communicate things, so they just get angry or frustrated. Hey, Bob, Michelle, mom, dad, I'm frustrated and I don't know why.
I think advice that I would give is like about friends. Like I feel like when I was younger, um, I like my friends. Like I wasn't really. I don't know. Like I wasn't really good to my.
You're not good to your friends now.
Maybe if I was. Maybe if I had the advice
So-
to be better to my friends then, I'd be better to my friends now.
Maybe. I don't know.
Also, I think that there were a lot of times where I was friends with people that I shouldn't have been friends with, that I just kind of allowed to just be my friend and to just be around. And I don't know if it was because there was nobody else around or if I'm
But I feel like just as kids, we just want people to like love us and be around, and we want companionship. And so, like, that's why it's sad to see kids even nowadays being mean to each other. Like, kids are ruthless nowadays.
I also think that I don't think my friends
Now?
ever. Is that weird?
No, I just think it's not that they don't like you. You're a difficult human. That's all.
So sometimes I'm like, usually it's
It's just your inner conflict.
maybe, probably. So sometimes when I'm driving, because driving,
So you talk to yourself.
I never talk to myself. Weirdo.
You are though, but regardless.
No. So like sometimes I'm like, I call one of my friends because I want to talk to them, and then they don't answer. Then I call another friend and they don't answer. So then I call another friend and they don't answer. And I'm just like, they all hate me.
It's because you don't answer when they call you. Yeah, when you're driving and need them to talk. So you answer the phone. Bitch, we're all on to you.
Not all.
Don't do this sad puppy dog face. Shut the fuck up. You were just like, oh, me.
I just have to. Be
I
in
wish
the
this
right,
was recorded.
I just have to be in the right headspace.
To support your friends?
It's not about support. When they call and they just want to tell me stupid shit that I don't care about.
Andrew,
Isn't
you
that
do the
what I
same
do?
thing.
That is
Yes,
what I
you do the same thing. You call and you're like, hey, you busy? And maybe not me, but I'm just saying, like, there's been a time where you're like, hey, you busy? And I'm like, no, why, what's up?
So this is why I need to tell my younger self to be better to my so that they're better to me. But maybe I have better friends,
I don't think you have bad friendships.
but they could be better.
Yeah, on your end.
That's what I'm saying.
Friendship is give and take. All of my friendships are me, and my friends still love me.
So all you do is take.
I don't really take anything. I just give them a me. What am I, give them a me. I'm like Mario now.
It's the me, Mario.
I don't know. We're both very selfish individuals. You are. Andrew, and you are.
What though? I'm not self.
You're not selfless.
But I'm not self.
What's the last nice thing you did for someone? Anyone. Stranger, customer. No, don't say customer because you have to do that.
Have to do anything.
I mean, it's in our job description.
No.
Customer's always right. Half mine are wrong, but you know.
I just paid for drinks.
Oh, thank you so much.
It wasn't just you.
I'm sure Sarah's just as grateful for your beverage you bought her.
I'm just saying.
No, like what's like something you did that you didn't have to do?
I let somebody move in with me.
That is very nice of you. But why?
Because I care about him.
Got it. That's very nice of you. I don't know that I would do that for people. Because like you have your own space after so long, you're like, nah, that is very nice of you.
Right.
All right, so I mean, you're not as selfish as people think, but you're not selfless.
I took you to the gym with me.
One time,
It's been like.
and now my chest hurts. I'm a gym bunny again. Thank you so much. These are all surface things.
I buy people things all the time.
You do. You like to buy people gifts.
What? Why are we talking?
I don't know. You went on a tangent about something stupid, per usual.
Yeah.
So you're telling your younger self to buy people gifts.
No. Ooh, that's another good idea. I would tell my younger self to save money. I would tell my younger self to invest properly.
That's a great one. Invest is a great one.
Yes. Like, it's real. Like, kids, like, when I was a kid, like, I would get my paychecks and I'd be like, yeah, let's go do this. Like, I was going to the fucking bars when I was 19 years old. All my paychecks went to the fucking bar.
There's adults that still do that.
Well, that's pathetic. But that's beside.
Listen, that's what they want to do. That's what makes them happy. Who are you to judge?
But no, I would invest. I would save money. I would tell myself never to go to Albert.
So funny. You're such a jerk off. No, I would tell people eat the weird foods, travel to weird countries, go off the beaten path.
We're not talking to people. We're talking to our younger self.
Yeah, I would tell my younger self eat weird foods sooner.
You
Travel.
wanna do that?
I did it at a young age, I don't think.
Did you travel by yourself at a young age?
Yeah.
Oh, you could.
You can travel as a child.
Okay.
Eat the weird foods then. Ask your parents to travel to other countries. There's just a lot of things that I wish I did sooner in life. I don't regret not doing them because I'm doing them now and I have a lot of great experience under my belt. But there's some adults that still don't even travel or leave the country.
You know what else I would say? Another piece of advice. Cherish the moment. Like, cherish the now. Even now. Like, I think that's great advice to tell myself right now in this. Like, cherish the present.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's so often, I can speak for myself, where I live in the past and I try to think about it again or, you know, relive the past or why did this happen or how did this happen or whatever, where then I get anxious about the future. Like, what's going to happen? Like, how's this going to happen? Like, live in the fucking now.
I feel like I just shared something saying, like, you can't control what's about to happen, so just control or deal with it once it happens.
Right.
Like, don't worry about something that's going to happen because you don't know that it's going to, but it's also easier said than done.
Right. I think that they said something, and I might totally be put. They say, like, depression is living in the past and anxiety is living in the future.
Sounds right.
And it's like, just live in the now. You won't have to deal with depression or anxiety.
So living in the now is spending your paycheck on a Friday night. And you know what I'm saying? So there's like this weird, people can do it. They don't want to do it. They can't do it. Like there's a lot of.
No, this is where my internal conflict comes in.
And everybody has it. Every
It's
single
like-
person has it. They just deal with it differently.
Like, you have to, like, you say, like, don't worry about the past, but, like, you have to also learn from the past. Like, you also have to, like, appreciate the past. Like, there's things in the past, like, okay, so my grandmother died. Does that mean that I never think about my grandmother again because she's in the past?
Yeah, but you're not worrying about that. You're not saying don't acknowledge the past because you want to acknowledge the past because it did happen. It made you who you are.
Or what about the future? So should I not save for the future? Should I not, you know, plan for the future? Should I not worry about
Well, I don't think
anything in the future?
I don't think that you are because you're the one telling me you're going to go on vacation every month.
Well,
And then
how
at
am
the
I-
end of the year, you're going to off yourself. So
Well,
you already figured out the future.
how am I supposed to plan my next trip if I'm not thinking about the future?
But you're not worrying about it. You're just planning. Planning is not thinking or stressing. There's an
Sometimes it is.
excitement behind it.
Sometimes there's a lot of stress in the plan.
Well, then you need to be that Venmo friend that
That's
just
what I'm trying to be.
you need.
I just want to be the Venmo friend.
But you don't have friends that want to travel.
Well, I told Leslie that the other day. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be off for months and I can travel." I said, "First off, you're gonna have a fucking."
She's going to travel with an infant.
Where are you going with a newborn child?
She's like, guys, I'm out of here.
But besides the point, I said, "All right, you plan it. I'll be the Venmo friend. Let me know how much I owe you." That's what I said. But
See,
that's not gonna happen.
and I'm tired. Like I used to be that friend that would plan all the trips and like for every detail through the travel of being picked up and all the It is exhausting.
So one of the girls at work and I the other day were talking about traveling, and we were talking about like the perfect travel partner. Because, like, you can't just travel with anybody.
You cannot.
You can't. Like, I was like, I hate the person that's trying to plan everything, that, like, plans every single day. And she's like, hey, you don't want to, like, plan it? Like, you don't want to plan. I was like, no. You make a plan, like, we're going to do this on this day, and you figure it out at any point during that day. And she's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, you just can't plan back to back, because if you start stressing me out, like, oh, we got to get here, we have a reservation. No, fuck you. I'm on vacation. I want to lay on this hammock for 10 more minutes. I want to go swimming. I want to do something in between. No, fuck you.
That's why all-inclusives are nice.
I'm not planning everything. But I also don't want to go completely with the flow and have no plans. Because I've been plenty of places where it was like, oh, you had to have a reservation for that place 2 months ago. Oh, you had to reserve that, or you had to plan that. You have to have some sort of plans, but just not back-to-back. Not like plan every moment of it.
Yeah, you know, when you be like 11:01, we're gonna go jet skiing, and 12:35, we're gonna be
right
eating coconuts
Fuck that.
fresh from the tree.
Also, the other thing is vacation money is just always
Endless.
there.
It's endless.
Right. And if you don't have an endless supply of money on vacation, don't travel with me.
Trust me, Andrew. I've traveled with you for 10 years. I know how to travel.
I'll come back in debt. I don't fucking care. But
And you should plan your next vacation on your current vacation.
Oh, no.
That is a very big tip.
It's not you plan it on you always have to have the next one planned before your
The-
current one
Over. Yeah, so you're planning it on.
Not necessarily. I might have 3 planned ahead of time.
I want to lay on that hammock and be like, oh, Ibiza. It's going to be so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's your next vacation?
I don't know.
Mine's Disney in June, which you kind of have to plan. Like your
Right.
dinner reservations have to be 90 days out.
Exactly.
Dude, I can't wait to meet the Beast.
I was supposed to go to London at the end of the month.
You still may.
I'm not going. I can't afford it. No, I can afford it. I can't afford it.
To our London listeners, he has 2 Beyonce tickets for sale if you want to buy them.
Yes. Yes.
Younger self listeners.
I also have. What else?
Vacation what?
I'm supposed to go to New Orleans.
Again?
Food was fun. You can't.
No, the drive-through daiquiris were the best.
The drive-through daiquiris were amazing as well.
The music, even though we didn't really do a lot of musical
The live
things.
music. Do you not remember we went into that bar and I got like absorbed in the crowd watching the live music and you guys just left me?
Yeah, the one with the like 12-foot tall beer where we left
Yes!
on Bourbon Street.
And
Yeah.
you just left me.
Yeah, we went to get pizza.
I turned around and I was like, where the fuck did they go? That was actually good pizza.
That pizza was fucking incredible.
Did you get like a cheeseburger pizza? It had like pickles on it.
I don't remember. There and Vegas are 2 of the best pizza spots that I've ever had.
But that went down.
With the ricotta and the fucking bell peppers, I will punch babies in the face. That is so good. Yeah, eat weird. I don't know. There's so many things yet nothing I would tell my younger
Have you had
self.
escargot?
Yeah, I love snails. Were you like out the shell? Or were they already out of the
They were
shell?
already out.
That's no fun. They give you like a cute little
They were
dingle hopper to get them out.
like garlic. Oh no, garlic. No.
Mm.
All right.
Isn't that like a cheese? Garlic cheese? Mm. I like food, period. That's why I say eat weird foods. Try more things. Because kids have like such a simple palate. It's like chicken fingers, french fries.
I read this or I saw this. I don't know. I saw something recently with some like medical. I don't fucking know. But they were saying about kids and like making sure that they eat right because and don't accept them being picky. Like, why do you accept them being picky?
Because half the time the adults don't eat right.
Also,
Listen, we are who we are. Who cares?
that's another thing that I tell my youngest. Eat right. Take care of your body. Right?
I mean, I would not tell myself that.
Why?
I love french fries. I still do.
Well, if you told yourself not to love French fries, maybe you wouldn't love French fries, and maybe you wouldn't be fat.
I'm sorry?
I'm saying it because
Are you saying I'm fat?
I'm saying it because you said it, not because I said it.
That just brought me back to the other day when I saw that lady. And she's like, you lost a ton of weight.
I've told everybody this story.
And I called you and I was like, wait, was I that fat? And you were like, well, you were up and down. Like, why would we not tell like our significant other, like, ease up on the cheeseburgers, buddy?
You would tell me that all the time. And that's
because I was being honest.
That's part of the video that I said, you didn't accept me for who I was. No.
I did accept you.
I was not being my authentic self when you were bullying me and calling me.
Shut the fuck up.
Can we go back? Hold on. I want you to tell the viewers what the lady said, because I thought that was funny.
I did.
No, you didn't say what you said.
Oh. So it was one of our old neighbors outside the house, and she said to me, "Did you lose a ton of weight?" I said, "Yeah, I got rid of this one." And she like laughed and smacked me. It was so funny. And she just like giggled and like walked away.
Yeah, you lost 200 pounds. Me.
You weren't 200 when we were together, were you? Are you 200 now?
I'm more than 200. Fat.
You don't look a pound over 180. I mean, in that pink suit or red suit, you didn't.
A lot of people recently have been like, "Oh, you're losing weight. You look good." I haven't lost fucking any weight.
I don't know where.
Right.
You're a fat bitch. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You did look skinny in that red suit, though. Even though you said you didn't.
So. I didn't feel skinny. It wasn't even.
Why? Because that top button was screaming. I'm kidding. See, I'm a Sour Patch Kid. I'm like,
you're a bully.
No,
you are a bully. You are a bully. You are mean. You are mean. You are cold-hearted.
But then I hug you, so it's nice.
Don't touch me.
Or I'm like, you're pretty. I don't hug you. I'm just saying. I'm like, girl, you look fat, but you're pretty. I don't know. I don't mind being a Sour Patch Kid.
Have you ever heard the thing where it was like, oh, I look fat. And they're like, no, you look beautiful. And she's like, I didn't say I was ugly. I said I was fat.
Almost choked on my drink. No, that's true, though. It's true. But, like, a lot of people equate, like, skinny and fat with beauty, sadly.
Right.
I don't know. Everyone just needs to love who they are, and who the fuck cares? But it's funny, it's true.
It's weird because, like,
I would tell my younger self to care less what other people think. Like, this is where these tangents are coming from, is like us figuring out what else to tell our younger selves. Like, care less what other people think of you. Yeah. I don't think I ever really did. And like, what I really did is when, like I said, my stummy, whatever the fuck word that means, that's when I really cared about what other people think. And then once I realized like my circle didn't care, that's when I was like, why the fuck do I care what a fucking stranger thinks of me or a kid in like what? And to this day, I guarantee he's on the apps trying to holler at me. Because usually the ones that deny.
Do you remember him? Do you remember who his name was?
His name was Matt, and I remember his face so vividly. I'm like, have I blown a Matt on any of the apps? I'm just kidding. But no, like
half of them are in dark alleys. You probably don't even see their face.
I don't do that anymore. It's my car. No, but half the people that deny it the most are the ones that want to try it the most, and you're the meanest because you are hiding that you want to suck a dick. Like, legitimately. I've said that my entire life. The ones that deny it the most want to try it the most, and I will stick to that. And the ones that are so mean to other people are mean to them because they're comfortable with being what they're hiding. I'm comfortable being a faggot, so you call me a faggot because you're a faggot. And I will suck your dick when you're comfortable being a faggot. And I don't care.
You can call me a faggot while you're choking me.
Yeah, and he's probably jerking his friend off while he screamed faggot at you while he was driving by you and your friend. Like, that's just the thing, is people are just, he has internalized homophobia also. People are just a bunch of haters. I am too. I'm not saying I'm not. Just saying, we're all haters.
What other?
I don't know. I would like to think that I was just such a perfect child. I was not. I was a fucking monster. Be nice to your fucking parents, kids. Your parents don't have to love you. I mean, they do. They do have to love you.
I don't know.
I wish I was not a tyrant to my parents.
I mean, all of our fucking fucked up trauma is all due to our parents, so we should all just say fuck you to all of our parents, because it's their fault that we're fucked up.
All right, you start.
What?
Say fuck you to your parents.
Fuck you.
I'm just kidding. Mom, Dad, I love you. Thank you for everything. But no, like, our trauma has made us who we are. People just don't know how to deal with their trauma. So, younger self, absorb your trauma and deal with it.
I saw this video the other day.
You are on the internet too much. You read a lot of things and you see a lot of videos, and you need to go out in nature and go for a walk.
The guy was
Stop
like,
masturbating. Go masturbate in nature.
I do that study.
Post nut clarity in nature is probably wonderful. You really masturbate in public?
Yeah.
Like,
We're gonna
in the middle of a park.
We're not like in a.
You can get arrested for that.
We'll talk about this on the.
Is there a
masturbation
playground in 500 feet?
No. We'll talk about this on the masturbation
I
episode.
can't wait for this masturbation episode.
Back to the video that I saw. The guy was like, I'm going to make my parents pay for whatever because you break it, you bought it.
So they're paying for his therapy?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
You're-
Get off the internet. Younger self, don't play on the internet so much if you're Andrew.
I'm not even on the internet that much. Like, I guarantee.
TikTok's the internet.
I guarantee my screen time on my phone is less than yours.
All right, we can compare and we'll post pictures on social media.
What is your screen time?
I have no fucking idea. I'll happily show
How
this.
often do we get it? We get it on Sunday? Or like last week?
Oh, so we'll get it tonight. Yeah, we might get it tonight. We might have got it already. Either way, we're going to share our screen time. No, it's not Tuesday. They know we record in advance. We want to make sure we have enough content for you guys. But what Sunday is it?
Anyway. Yeah.
My younger self is so full of all these great things now. And I'm going to be a whole new adult.
I'm going to take all the advice I was going to, or that I did try to give, and I'm going to take it.
I love that for you.
I'm just that's first.
You know, when we talk like this in this like low tone, it reminds me of that SNL skit where like the two ladies are like, cookies. You know what I'm talking about?
It's like muffin is so nice.
That's what this feels like right now. And I'm very uncomfortable. So Molly Shannon, if you're listening.
Your muffin squirted right now.
And I must have missed that
That was
episode.
the one with Betty White.
That's disgusting.
And she was like, and those think that my muffin is dry at this point, but it's very moist.
I don't think that we're on the same page.
We are 100%
With the ladies that do like the radio show?
Yes!
They're talking about moist muffins?
Yes!
Alright, well. You know what else I like? That like,
Sweaty ball.
I mean, yes. I love those.
Do you remember that skit?
Sweaty balls?
Yes,
I don't fucking know.
anyway, go ahead. What do you
No, like the you know the one that goes shoes. Let's get some shoes. Like they do like a muffin skit. And they're like,
Yeah, I know.
glass muffin.
It's stupid. It's so fucking.
Leslie, I'm thinking of you, girl.
He's on TikTok now. Like, he's on there recently. And like,
Doing the same character.
yeah, he was the yeah.
All right, younger self.
Well, as
Older
a
self.
reminder, guys, we have our big gay event coming up.
The BGE.
BGE. On June 29th
6 to 11 p.m. at Broken Goblet,
in Ben Salem, Pennsylvania.
2500 State Road.
That's true.
Sure is. 2500 State Road, Bentown, Pennsylvania. Zip code, I have no idea. Your GPS will find it.
But it's a Thursday night, so Thirsty Thursday. Make sure that you guys take off the following day, and if you plan on drinking and having lots of fun,
Lots of laughs, music, food.
there's going to be lots of stuff. More details are still to come. Make sure that you're following us on all platforms so that you know what's going on.
All things gay. That's all I got.
And we will see you next Tuesday.
See ya.